Ah, the train horn of knowledge. The beautiful sound to start today's Rollin' Ramble. This one's going to be a pretty quick one, kids. So, the long and short of this is Taylor Swift is a moron. Taylor Swift should not be listened to in any respect. None of these celebrities telling you who to vote for and why have any clue what the hell they're talking about. None of them are well-researched in politics. They're not authorities. And even if they were, you should question all authority. In fact, if a celebrity is telling you to vote for someone, you probably should second guess that vote. Because celebrities are literally hired to be people that pretend to be other people. At no point has a celebrity ever been some sort of brilliant political genius. Now, don't get me wrong, Arnold Schwarzenegger had a pretty good political run, but, leftist in leftist California. Taylor Swift's a moron. Taylor Swift tells you to vote for Kamala Harris because of abortion rights and all this other shit. Meanwhile, you're not worried about abortion right now because you're not even going to think about trying to have a baby in the first place because you can't afford groceries. So let me get this straight, okay? Taylor Swift, the brilliant, blessed genius, tries to tell you how to vote based on some rights you probably will never need to use. But hey, those groceries that you have to pay for, the gas you have to pay for, the housing that's gone up exponentially due to all the illegal immigration, the fake asylum seekers, everything is going up in price. Demand is through the roof. They are literally flying tens of thousands of illegals into small towns in the United States just to be douchebags about it, just to try to get one back at all those mean Republicans. And, all these people flooding into the country is blowing things through the roof. COVID, the lockdownerism ruined all kinds of stuff. Somehow, Taylor Swift, extremely rich, extremely notorious, Taylor Swift, the political genius who doesn't have to pay any significant percentage of her income for gas or housing or food or babies. Taylor Swift, that's who you're going to trust to tell you how to vote. If you vote for Kamala Harris because Taylor Swift told you that that's who you should vote for, or any celebrity for that matter, you are a moron and you should not be voting because you have no idea what you're doing. If you are voting, you should at least have a clue who the people are that you're voting for and against. You should understand where their positions are. And you know what? If you want to be a doomer and say, oh, I don't vote because I don't want to participate in a rigged system, blah, 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 blah. Well, you know what? If you don't participate, then you're just doing nothing. But if you do participate and nothing happens, at least you tried. But you shouldn't vote if you're such a drooling idiot that Taylor Swift's endorsement is what it's going to take to get you to vote. That's stupid. Authority figures exist solely for the purpose of being questioned. If you are in an emergency situation and someone claims to be a neurosurgeon and someone hits their head and it's a matter of life and death, and this person seems like they're not lying about being a neurosurgeon, and they tell you what to do in this emergency to stop the hemorrhaging of the brain and keep them from dying due to, what do they call that? An edema? A cerebral edema? You might have to fall back on, well, I don't know enough to vet all this. We can't exactly take this to the lab while the person has a friggin' cerebral edema. So I guess we'll drill the hole in their head to relieve the pressure or whatever. In a situation like that, you have to fall back on heuristics. But we're not in a situation like that. I'm recording this in September 2024. The stupid election isn't for like 3 months. There's no reason that Taylor Swift's endorsement should matter at all. There's no reason any celebrity endorsement of any presidential candidate should matter at all, or any Senate or House of Representatives, any of it. The truth is, the most powerful people in the country are the governors, and even a celebrity endorsement of them doesn't matter. But you know, at the end of the day, I'm sure whoever you are watching this, you're going to do whatever the hell you want to do. You're not going to let some moron on the internet that can't shave his face properly, that clearly, you know, can't control his weight, and that just running his mouth in a car, probably going to run into 30 pedestrians because he's an idiot with a camera in his car. You know, why would I trust that guy? You know, his shoes don't even match, although they do, but you get the idea. You know, you can dismiss me 1,000 different ways, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you say about me, what you think about me, what you think about the way that I'm presenting this to you. At the end of the day, if you vote for Kamala Harris because Taylor Swift or any other celebrity or authority figure told you that that's the way you ought to vote, you're an idiot and you deserve nothing. You lose. Good day, sir, or ma'am, or gzr, or whatever AIDSy stupid name you decide to call yourself, because chances are you're default Democrat anyway, because you've never considered that maybe, just maybe, this one time, if I'm going to cast my little vote, I shouldn't vote for the people who put me in this bad situation in the first place. Maybe I should vote against them. Maybe I should make a different choice if the people that I chose last time are screwing me over this time. So, continue losing, because I know at the end of the day, I'm not going to change your mind. But for anybody whose mind does change, based on being told that celebrities are stupid, here it is. This is your wake-up call. Celebrities are stupid. They are not the kind of people that you're going to get any kind of good information out of. They're just blasting their endorsements. You have no idea why. You don't know what money changes hands, what favors change hands. You don't know who's behind the endorsement. There's so many alternative theories as to why the endorsement that any of them makes is being made. And that is assuming that you don't want to believe me just saying that they're just morons by default. That's assuming that you won't accept me just calling them an idiot and say, okay, well, I won't go with idiot. You know, if you really want to critically think about it, why are they endorsing those people? Is it really because they believe what they say they believe? Or is it because, hey, you know what? They set me up with, they opened all the doors for me, and they funded all these exquisite, you know, fundraiser events that I get a kickback from, and you have no idea what kind of dirty pool is happening behind your back. Screw these people. You know, and the people that are being, and particularly in the presidential position in the United States, the two people in question have a track record. Both of them have a 4-year track record in the presidential office. I know Kamala Harris is vice president. I know vice president doesn't have the same power as the president, but they work closely with the president. So why hasn't the stuff gotten done, Kamala? Trump's been kicked out of office for 4 years straight here, supposedly legitimately, and you've had 4 years to do things right. So why haven't you? Why is it we have to vote you in to get that? Yeah, and all the Taylor Swifting in the world isn't going to change that pesky fact. You had your chance. You had 4 years. You didn't do anything. If anything, you've made things 1,000 times worse. And your office, your entire executive branch has lied about the numbers to try and make them look better, to try and gaslight the entirety of the American public into thinking that we are not being completely screwed over. Oh, look at how high the job numbers are. Oh, except, you know, most of them are part-time jobs that used to be full-time jobs. Now they've been converted to part-time jobs. And even then, what was it? 1.3 million Americans lost their jobs. And then most of the jobs that were gained back were given to immigrants, legal or illegal, not actual American citizens. Most of the jobs are going to people that aren't even supposed to be here in the first place, or that really should be second priority because they're not even the citizens of the country. They're not even the people that you represent in the first place. You're screwing over the citizens, and but none of that matters. You know why none of that matters? Because Taylor Swift, who thinks "Look What You Made Me Do" is some sort of good song, said so. Like, comment, subscribe. Shit, I went too far. I gotta go back. Take care.